Good afternoon. This is All India Radio and I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates 9th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar, says India is ready for business as never before. ED summons senior IAS officer B Chandrakala and others in alleged Uttar Pradesh mining scam. Election Commission instructs Bihar government to transfer officers posted at one place for last 3 years. ISRO to launch 2 unmanned space missions in 2020 and 2021. Avalanche hits Khardung Pass in Ladakh, 3 killed, 9 missing. And in cricket, Yuzvendra Chahal's career best 6 for 42 helps India to bundle out Australia for 230 in Melboourne ODI. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has inaugurated the 9th edition of the Vibrant Gujarat Global Investors Summit 2019 at Mahatma Mandir, Gandhinagar today. The main theme of the 9th edition of the Vibrant Gujarat Global Investors Summit 2019 is Shaping a New India. Speaking at the inaugural function, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said India is ready for business as never before.
Over the last 4 years, the focus of my government has been to reduce government and enhance governance. The mantra of my government has been reform, perform, transform and further perform.
Mr. Modi said in the last 4 years, India has jumped 65 places in World Bank's Ease of Doing Business report. He said his team is working harder to come in the top 50 next year.
I want our regulations and processes to compare with the best in the world. We have also made doing business cheaper. The historic implementation of goods and services tax and other measures of simplification and consolidation of taxes have reduced transaction costs and made processes efficient.
The Prime Minister said as India is the fastest emerging economy, the challenge is to grow both horizontally as well as vertically.
In India, as in most emerging economies, our challenge is to grow horizontally as well as vertically. Horizontally, we have to spread the benefits of development to regions and communities that have lagged behind. Vertically, we have to meet and enhance expectations in terms of quality of life, quality of services, and quality of infrastructure.
Welcoming the galaxy of national and international dignitaries and delegates at the summit, Gujarat Chief Minister Vijay Rupani said, "The presence of global business leaders is a reflection of faith and trust in Gujarat's investment-friendly environment." Participating in the summit, leaders from various countries, international organizations and the business world have praised the visionary leadership of India for higher growth and development. In a video message, Israel Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu reiterated the strong bonding with India and Gujarat. Uzbekistan President Shavkat Mirziyoyev also addressed the Vibrant Gujarat Summit. He promised to strengthen trade with India. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met the Uzbek President on the sidelines of the summit. Both the leaders also held discussion on upgrading bilateral relationship, especially in trade and investment, healthcare, pharma, agriculture and IT. More than 30,000 international and Indian delegates, including the heads of state from 5 countries, are participating in the summit. The Enforcement Directorate today summoned senior IAS officer B Chandrakala and others in the alleged Uttar Pradesh mining scam. Official sources said their questioning is scheduled for next week. Yesterday, the ED had filed a money laundering case in connection with alleged illegal sand mining in Hamirpur district during 2012-16. Former UP Chief Minister Akhilesh Yadav held the mining portfolio during 2012-13 and his role is also being probed. More from our correspondent.
The FIR filed in illegal mining case by CBI has alleged that B Chandrakala, then Hamirpur district magistrate, had granted several leases in violation of the tender policy. Few days back, CBI had raided Chandrakala's home in Lucknow and Noida and seized 2 bank accounts and 1 locker besides recovering some documents. SPMLC Mishra's house in Kanpur was also searched. After raids, CBI had registered the case against 11 people. According to the FIR filed by CBI, Akhilesh Yadav, who was the Chief Minister of the state between 2012 and 2017, held the mining portfolio during 2012 to 13 and his role is also under scanner. Sushil Chandra Tiwari, AIR News, Lucknow.
Indian Space Research Organization ISRO today announced that it will send 2 unmanned missions to space in December next year and in July 2021. Speaking to media in New Delhi, ISRO Chairman Dr. K. Sivan said, to boost innovation and creativity and galvanize high-tech aerospace industry, ISRO has lined up many plans this year. He said the country's first manned space flight Gaganyaan will send 3 humans into space for 7 days by December 2021. Dr. Sivan said ISRO's unmanned test missions for Gaganyaan in 2021 will carry humanoids, not animals. Dr. Sivan said 32 planned missions, including Chandrayaan-2, are in the pipeline. He said Chandrayaan-2 is a complex and challenging mission and it will land near the South Pole. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. You can also log on to our website, newsonair.nic.in. The Election Commission has instructed the Bihar government to transfer officers who have been continuously posted at a place for the last 3 years or more. The 11-member commission team, headed by Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora, is currently on a 2-day visit to Bihar and held a review meeting for election preparedness for the upcoming Lok Sabha elections. More from our correspondent.
The Election Commission has ordered to remove officers posted in their home districts. It has instructed concerned officials to take proper steps to check flow of black money and muscle power during election process, to monitor strictly expenditure of candidates and misuse of vehicles by contesting candidates. The Commission instructed to take effective steps to stop misuse of liquor during elections. Officials have been asked to step up security at the airport and railway stations. Today, the Commission is holding a review meeting with DMs and SPs of all districts. Before departing to Delhi, the Commission will hold meeting with Chief Secretary and Home Secretary of the State and Director General of Police. With KK Lal's report from Patna, Tripti Srivastav, AIR News.
The Bihar government has partially lifted the ban on sale of live fish 3 days after it banned the sale, transportation and storage of all kinds of fish, dead or alive, in Patna for 15 days. Principal Secretary of State Health Department Sanjay Sinha told the media in Patna yesterday that the government has decided to lift the ban on sale of live fish, mostly local. Mr. Sinha said the ban will continue on fish transported from Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal in view of the laboratory tests that confirmed presence of high content of formalin and heavy metals like lead and cadmium in the consignments. In Ladakh, 3 people have died and 9 are missing after an avalanche buried an SUV at Khardung pass this morning. Rescue operations are on at the mountain pass, which at 17,500 feet is among the world's highest motorable roads. Rescuers from the district administration, police and the state disaster relief force are at the site. Earlier, 12 persons in a Scorpio and 2 tippers had left towards Khardung to collect snow. As they were loading snow in the second tipper, the snow broke loose and the workers were buried under it. Dense fog enveloped several parts of the national capital this morning, leading to disruption of flight operations at the Indira Gandhi International Airport. 5 flights were diverted from the Delhi airport. One of the flights from Singapore was diverted to Kolkata. At Delhi, the minimum runway visibility required for takeoff is 125 meters. In Telangana, former Agriculture Minister and Telangana Rashtra Samiti senior leader Pocharam Srinivas Reddy has been unanimously elected as the Speaker of the newly constituted State Assembly today. Pro Tem Speaker Mumtaz Ahmad Khan formally declared Mr. Reddy elected as the Speaker of the Assembly. The Indian Institute of Technology, Hyderabad, has announced the launch of a full-fledged bachelor's program in artificial intelligence technology from the new academic session. It is the first for the country and only the third globally. It is already offering a master's in technology program in artificial intelligence machine learning. Besides IIT, Carnegie Mellon University and Massachusetts Institute of Technology, both of which are in the US, offer full-fledged B.Tech programs in artificial intelligence. The new course will have 20 seats and the eligibility is clearing the JEE Advanced test. In Sri Lanka, former President Mahinda Rajapaksa took over as the new opposition leader today following the political developments over the last few months. Mr. Rajapaksa was appointed Prime Minister in October last year but failed to prove his majority. Addressing a press conference, Mr. Rajapaksa said that he is back in office as the opposition leader and he will be committed to resolve the issues not only of the people in the north and east but of all Sri Lankans. China revised its 2017 economic growth down to 6.8% from 6.9% as it braces for a possibly worse performance in 2018. The size of the gross domestic product of the world's second biggest economy was revised downwards from 82.7 trillion yuan to 82.1 trillion yuan. Justices Dinesh Maheshwari and Sanjeev Khanna were sworn in as Supreme Court judges today. With the swearing-in of Justices Maheshwari and Khanna, the strength has now gone up to 28. In cricket, Australia have set a target of 231 for India in the third and final ODI at Melbourne. Tracing the target, India were 98 for 2 in 26 overs a short while ago. Earlier, riding on Yuzvendra Chahal's career-best figures of 6 for 42, India bundled out Australia for 230 in 18.4 overs. Indian bowlers proved skipper Virat Kohli's decision of bowling first right and sent back both the Aussie openers to the pavilion at the score of 27. Shaun Marsh, who had scored a century in the second ODI, and Usman Khawaja showed some resistance before they were sent back by Yuzvendra Chahal when the run meter was rolling around 100. Peter Hanscom's half-century pushed the hosts' total above 200 during the last power play, but wickets continued to fall at the other end. Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Mohammad Shami took 2 wickets each. The 3-match ODI series is currently levelled at 1-1. After concluding the Australia tour with today's ODI, Team India will travel to New Zealand to play 5 one-day international and 3 T20 matches. The first ODI between India and New Zealand will be played at Napier on Wednesday. In Khelo India Youth Games, today's first gold medal went to Dev Javia of Gujarat. Maharashtra is still leading the medals tally. Report from our Pune correspondent.
Dev Javia of Gujarat bagged today's first gold medal in tennis. He defeated Aryan Bhartiya of Maharashtra 7-5, 7-3. Gargi Pawar of Maharashtra bagged bronze in under-17 girls category. She defeated Lakshmi Reddy of Andhra Pradesh. Under-17 boys and girls of Punjab entered in basketball finals today. Punjab boys will meet Rajasthan and girls will face Tamil Nadu in finals tomorrow. Kabaddi and tennis finals, basketball, table tennis, hockey and volleyball semi-finals are scheduled for today. Action will also be seen in archery and boxing. Nitin Kelkar for AIR News, Pune.
In some more news, President Donald Trump has cancelled the U.S. delegation's trip to the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum, WEF, at Davos, Switzerland, due to the partial government shutdown. The announcement comes as the shutdown entered its 27th day yesterday. The cancellation of the U.S. delegation's visit to the WEF meeting came on a day when Trump postponed House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's trip to Brussels, Egypt and Afghanistan, citing the shutdown. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurates 9th Vibrant Gujarat Global Summit in Gandhinagar, says India is ready for business as never before. ED summons senior IAS officer B Chandrakala and others in alleged Uttar Pradesh mining scam. Election Commission instructs Bihar government to transfer officers posted at one place for last 3 years. ISRO to launch 2 unmanned space missions in 2020 and 2021. Avalanche hits Khardung pass in Ladakh, 3 killed, 9 missing. And in cricket, Yuzvendra Chahal's career best 6 for 42 helps India to bundle out Australia for 230 in Melbourne ODI. And with that, we end the midday news.